Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound now, Joey Wentz. What do we need to know here?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Ready to go now? Here is Marcus Semien. Marcus Semien, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011, and he has developed into a fine player.
Yeah, and he comes from a really good athletic line. His dad played football at Cal. His mom was also an athlete in college, and this guy's just a really good leader on a ball club. Had a breakout to his career when he went to Toronto and started hitting home runs left and right. Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Seager stands in now. The pitch. Swing and a miss. On the ground, a second, might be 2. In plenty of time to first, and Seager is set down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jonah Heim.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Semien, the runner at second with 1 away. Ground ball up the middle. Baez tosses to first, and they got him.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Next to hit, Adolis Garcia. Good power, not great in the OBP department. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next pitch is inside, and now 3-2. Josh Young in the on-deck circle. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
The third baseman, number 6.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Josh Young. The pitch. Now 1 out to right. McKinstry glides to his left. And that's the inning. Rangers leave a pair. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. Back after this on the show. Back at Comerica Park. And towing the slab in this one, Dane Dunning. Having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
1-1 now. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
just missed.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one away. And next to hit for Detroit, Akil Baddoo. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now it's Javier Baez. Simeon toss over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Welcome back, and here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah Heim.
And a 1-1. And another ball. Down the right field line and a base hit.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Here's Leody Taveras. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. The 1-1. That's a strike. Here's a 1-2. Good eye right there. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Two and 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Here's Bubba Thompson. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Foul ball there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a 2-2. He goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now it's Marcus Simeon. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. The 2-1. Good eye in that spot. First and second, 2 down. Fouls one away, and now 3 and 2. The pitch, and they're all loaded up.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug. Makes the catch, inning over. Rangers threaten but leave him loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
The first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Kicks and fires. Late swing, fouled off. Righty delivers. Popped in the air, left field. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
The second baseman.
And next up for the Tigers, Nick Maton. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Tyler.
Here's Tyler Nevin to the plate. Strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next pitch is outside. Righty to the plate. And misses inside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Tigers are shut down there. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The next offering misses. 2-2. And here it comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he deals. And now it's 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And a 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. This splits between April and May there. Lowe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hammered. Could be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score easily. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Young. And now the lefty. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch. In for a strike. It's 2-2. Stays alive. No outs. Runner on second. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. That one ripped. That's back there. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So digging in, Jonah Heim.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next up for Texas, Leody Taveras. He's 0 for 1. The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Man on second, 2 down. Looked like it was a little bit up. Bubba Thompson waits on deck. There's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 2 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Zach Short. The 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Line drive, and out number one on the grab.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. And downstairs. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The throw to third. The tag. And he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Went down on strikes his first time through. Hard hit left side. Over to Lowe. That ends the inning. One left for Detroit, and they're down 2-0. On to the fourth, and the batter now, Bubba Thompson. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And now it's even up. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Jason Foley, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Alexander, a left-hander, also throwing. The 2-2. Liner picked on the hop at first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Marcus
Back to the top of the lineup, Marcus Semien now at the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Next pitch has popped up. Torkelson under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him. Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. Guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one to first, and foul ball. On the ground. Baez fires over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rangers 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Detroit, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Akil Baddoo. Ball to strike. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The batter now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
The wind of the pitch. Popped up. Semien puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. Jason Foley on the pitch here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Rangers.
The first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they've put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down. And here is Adolis Garcia.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Adolis Garcia.
Here's a 1-1. And strike 2. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. A 1-2.
2-2.
Smash to the left side. Throw on to Torkelson. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh.
2 outs,
Young.
base is empty. Now the third baseman, Josh Young, 1 for 2. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
It's softly on the ground to third. Gathers and throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 2 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Maton.
The second baseman.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Out to short. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tyler Nevin getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing and not get beat by that pitch.
Man at first, and up next for Detroit, Zach Short. 0 for 1 so far.
Short.
And it's even up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. The run scores all the way from first. And it's a 1-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Here's Riley Green trying to deliver as the hero. Line drive, and that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.